Hi guys dan selamat kembali ke studio Sembang bersama saya Amy. In the studio this week we have Che Puan Juliana Evans. How are you?
Hi babe.
Lama kita tak jumpa
Lama sangat kita tak jumpa.
Yes. Tapi Amy sangat bersyukur yang hari ni kita dapat peluang untuk betul-betul berborak. This is your first podcast.
My first podcast.
Kan?
Thanks so much for inviting me.
No, sebenarnya I yang rasa sangat terharu yang you agreed to be with us today.
Oh my god, same likewise babe. And I'm so nervous actually.
Ya ke? Tak payah nervous. We're gonna be just
Menggeletar
fun.
sikit.
Kita sebenarnya tak pernah berpeluang walaupun kita kenal agak lama. Kita pernah bekerja together as well. Inilah kali pertama yang kita betul-betul dapat duduk dan borak. Lama kan?
Yeah, actually kita pernah shoot together masa tu you kecil lagi.
Yeah, you also kecil lagi.
I macam teenager. You were still in school.
Yeah, I still remember. Tapi it's okay. This is a long time coming basically. Lebih kurang cerita dia. Okay. So, jom kita mulakan dengan soalan yang sama yang kita buat setiap episode, which is, how was your childhood?
My childhood was hectic, kind of, because I started very young. I started commercials, same like you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Back then we had commercials. We had to do a lot of commercials to get noticed, right? It's not like now. There's a lot of social media. But my childhood was great, actually. I don't want to talk about my parents, kan? Kan nak cakap pasal tu, kan? More specific boleh?
Boleh.
question.
Okay, so in terms of childhood, I rasa macam childhood you di antara yang lain semua agak unik. Sebab you bekerja daripada umur yang sangat-sangat muda. Kalau tak silap, your first commercial, you were 7 months old.
Yes.
That's crazy. So dari segi childhood, itu adalah childhood yang kiranya luar biasa lah. Tak sering berlaku. So, macam mana pengalaman bekerja sebagai seorang muda? Dan satu lagi, macam mana you boleh start kerja pada umur 7 bulan? How did this happen?
Actually, my mom used to work in a talent agency, in a commercial agency. So at that time kan, masa zaman dulu, they really wanted mixed kids. So my mom pushed all her
Zaman
children.
Pan-Asian kan?
Yeah, Pan-Asian. So my mom pushed my 2 brothers and me a lot. I started doing like print advertisements first, modeling, also catwalk modeling a little bit. Yeah, and then, but my brothers didn't really continue until they grew up. I'm the only one who continued. So I remember a time macam masa tadika kot, in kindergarten, I had to leave early sebab ada shooting. Kindergarten, yeah.
Crazy.
Ada shooting. Macam, oh, bye-bye everybody, going for shooting. But dari kecil macam I dah rasa seronok buat iklan, bekerja. I never really had bad experience or anything. I always enjoyed it.
That's so nice.
Yeah, so that's why I feel like this is what I want to do. Yeah.
Tapi sebenarnya untuk faham apa itu sejenis pekerjaan ataupun the responsibility ataupun the pressure yang ada apabila kita memilih untuk bekerja itu sangat susah untuk seorang yang belum sampai 1 tahun pun. I mean, I'm sure 7 months old is not something that we can all remember about our lives.
Yeah.
Tapi as a child in general, bila did you realize that okay, ini sebenarnya pekerjaan dan sejenis macam investment of my time untuk masa depan? Ke pada ketika itu you anggap dia sebagai macam like a fun hobby? When did you realize, I guess, that your childhood was drastically different from probably most of your friends?
I think when I started hosting, bila I start hosting masa umur 12 tahun, I start hosting dekat Astro. It was a show called E-Zone. It's like a kids program. And that was like every weekend kind of thing. So I would never miss school still because my mom is very big on education and my father too. So, but my mom is also the one that pushed me to be in this industry. So I would go to school and then every weekend shooting. So macam tu je lah beza dia, mungkin every weekend normal kids ada macam time untuk keluar ataupun spend time dengan friends or family, and I don't really have that. Yeah, it's always like work every weekend. Anytime yang cuti lah, bila cuti kena shoot sebab the production pun tak nak kacau time hari yang I was sekolah. Yeah. So memang dari kecil I kind of learned to handle both. Yeah. Both life, you know, as a student.
Sangat Hannah Montana concept kan?
Kind of, yeah. Bit, right? Change my hair to blonde.
Go to work,
yeah. But there are times when it was tough, of course, bila ada exams and stuff like that. And also in school, I was really focused in school as well. Macam I was really active in sports actually.
Yeah.
And that's what really keeps me going to school most of the time. I pernah dapat tokoh pelajar sebab I represent Selangor State for gymnastic artistic.
I know.
Tokoh pelajar.
Yeah.
And then I was really active in school as well. I don't know how I did it actually.
Yeah,
when
actually.
I think about it, at the same time I was doing school, at the same time I was doing TV hosting, same time I was achieving all these things in sports in school as well. I don't know how I did it actually.
Yeah, actually, mungkin ramai di luar sana takkan tahu benda ni pasal you, which I didn't even know when I was doing the research, that you actually used to do artistic gymnastics.
Yes.
Right? And you
yes.
took it really seriously.
Yeah, that was a big part of my life actually.
That's so interesting.
Yeah.
So, tell us the story. Macam mana artistic gymnastics ni boleh jadi macam sebahagian kehidupan you, and apa sebenarnya yang you rasa you belajar dekat situ yang terbawa-bawa as a lesson into your adult life even?
Ooh, I think, yeah, that really shaped me into who I am in a way. Gymnastics was something really macam mana I nak cakap? It's career-wise, macam I wanted to be like a gymnast, like state, not just state, like Farah Ann macam tu. And I used to actually train with her.
Crazy
when
small
she
world.
was small. She was so small. We trained in Bukit Jalil before, and but the same time I bought gymnastics, I was already hosting and stuff. So gymnastics ni you kena train hari-hari. You cannot once a week. So lama-lama kan, bila I buat once a week, itu dah kira kurang sangat. And then every weekend ada shoot. So I tak dapat datang untuk ni. So lama-lama I macam tak boleh cope anymore. And I think I was already a teenager. I started like putting on weight and stuff. So at 15 I stopped. I started at 7 years old.
That's
I
a
started
long
gymnastics at 7, and then I did all these competitions. I masuk, I think yang paling jauh I pergi was MSSM,
Yeah.
Majlis Sukan Malaysia, and I represented Selangor for that.
Which in itself is huge.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
like, I did that. Yeah. But I had a lot of fun actually. Macam, it helped me a lot in discipline.
Yeah.
In like also being good in other sports as well in school. Builds muscle, and when I stop, the muscles becomes fats. But yeah, that was a big part of my life. Tapi itulah, I had to let it go after a while because I dah start training. Bila dah ke belakang sikit, and then training dengan budak-budak kecil dah jadi sangat-sangat bagus. And then once a week memang tak cukup. And then I banyak shooting, and then my coach pun cakap, you nak pilih yang mana ni? You know, you nak concentrate on ni ke? You nak concentrate on your shoot?
Yeah.
Macam tu. So I think eventually, of course, I choose to do entertainment industry. I just continued doing cheerleading je dekat sekolah. Yeah.
Tapi semua benda ni sebenarnya memerlukan komitmen yang sangat tinggi. And I feel like that's a lot of pressure to put on a young girl, you know, sebab artistic gymnastics super competitive. Entertainment industry also super competitive, especially Zaman tu commercials. It was like Zaman Pan-Asian, which means lots of jobs, especially for people who look like us, tapi also lots of competition juga pada ketika itu.
Yeah.
Did you ever feel like that you missed out a lot on your childhood, or macam quite lonely during this experience, or did you find communities dalam setiap sudut of apa yang you tengah buat tu as support? Because I feel like something has to give, right? Like with your very limited time, dah lah buat sekolah, lepas tu artistic gymnastics, lepas tu ada career. Susah tu.
I think kan, it shaped me to become who I am today. Macam even after that, after I finished school, macam bila dah start berlakon semua tu, and then you know how it's like when we act. We have to be really tough, right? We have to be really strong and tough and dedicated and committed. So I think that's how I managed to do that, because in school I dah buat benda tu.
Faham.
Dari sekolah I dah macam try to balance semua benda, nak achieve semua benda kan. Tapi at the same time macam I still pentingkan education lah. I still pentingkan my SPM. Bila I form 4, masa I was 16, 15, I hosted Remaja.
Yes.
Yeah,
which is so huge in your career.
Yeah, and then I was still in school that time. It was every weekend I had to shoot. I tak ada masa macam nak pergi macam hang out ke apa benda. Like it was just so, sometimes I do remember some breakdowns, you know, like maybe I was tired or something. Kalau still I have to go to school, and that time I was like in private school, so it finishes at 3. So it's quite heavy, you know, macam really long hours. Penat. The weekend macam tak ada holiday langsung lah, and then benda ni sambung sampai I habis sekolah. I just like to work hard, I guess.
Yeah.
And but I'm glad I did not give up on anything.
Yeah.
Or choose or anything, because I gain experience in all of them. And I still gain experience as a normal person as well, despite being in the industry at a young age, also being on TV at a very young age. I made sure I study, I be a student, I enter cheerleading in school, or I do sports in school, achieve all these things in school so I don't miss out on anything, you know. And then even after habis SPM pun, I still nak belajar. So I still pergi college, I pergi university, sebab I still nak the normal life, that I don't want to miss that at all, you know. Even though I am already, like I said tadi, I hosted Remaja at 15, 16. So form 5, SPM kan, I stopped buat Remaja, cakap I nak concentrate. My mum pun agree nak concentrate on SPM. So I really concentrated on SPM. Habis SPM, I sambung balik buat Remaja. Yeah, so Alhamdulillah they give me that opportunity untuk masuk balik dalam program yang sama. Bagi I one year of break for SPM, and then masuk balik Remaja.
Actually, I think macam just wanted to say lah kan, credit to you for this, because I tak tahu ada ramai remaja kat luar sana yang umur dalam 12 boleh mengacara. I rasa lakonan tu, bukan nak cakap lakonan tu senang, memang tak senang lah. Tapi untuk ada skill hosting, the interpersonal skills, cara untuk ad-lib semua tu, from a 12-year-old is not.
Now you got me thinking about it.
It's not something yang quite common.
Half a script and all that. And it was an informative show. So there's a lot of info.
So just amazing job to you for that.
Yeah.
Really not easy at all.
Thank you.
And so
it's not easy.
Remaja actually ended up being something yang sangat besar dalam career you juga. Because kalau tak silap, this is the job that kind of membawa kepada your nomination when you were 19 only as a pengacara TV wanita popular for ABPBH 2008.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
2008 I was 18 years old. Yep.
And that was your first nomination.
Yes.
But probably one of the youngest nominees ever.
Oh, still?
Most likely, I would assume. I wouldn't know any other 18-year-olds yang boleh dapat nomination dalam category 2 specifically, because pengacara tu, normally it's the more seasoned adults that do hosting. Because to be able to command a room at such a young age, itu tak normal sih. Itu tak normal, but great job
It's so
to you
different
for that.
kan, macam hosting and acting itself is
sangat berbeza.
And then doing hosting is just makes me feel like I can be myself. I like to interact with the audience. And I feel like that's when I realized I like to interact with people. You know, I have no problem in public speaking. I suka macam look at macam the camera, you know, and I'm talking to you. I'm so used to that. And I like doing live shows. I like to hype up the crowd. And then when I started acting,
Was it Kami?
It was Kami.
That was your first project, right?
That was my first project.
Also so successful.
The show was became successful. Alhamdulillah for that. But then I realized, susahnya acting. Sebenarnya susah gila. It was so hard at first. I think because kita pun budak-budak baru, most of us. Budak-budak baru. And then acting is not just acting. Macam bila you buat commercial, it's different when you go into drama and all that, you know. Then you realize side angle, and then having to do the same thing, the same line over and over again. And then there was 5 main characters. So angle untuk setiap character, and then side angle untuk, it's so hard. And I think we were kind of new at that time. So macam kita banyak kena jugalah. Tapi but it's all an experience. It's a really, really good experience actually. In terms of friendship, in terms of like getting into industry. If I could survive that, I could survive anything after that. You know?
Oh my god. Dia sangat bagus sebagai permulaan lah, sebab dekat situ mungkin is where you learn a lot of your acting lessons.
Yeah.
So, how was transitioning into acting for you?
Transitioning into acting. So, okay, because I did commercials and stuff, and then one of the talent agency actually asked me to go for an audition for a TV drama. And then I was like, okay, I'm 18 now. I finished my studies and stuff, so I can maybe concentrate on this thing. So I went there, did my audition at Redcom.
Oh, best news.
Yeah.
That's a good team.
18 years old masa tu. And then, and I got the part, alhamdulillah. And I met this incredible other cast as well, which they're all like my really good friends right now. And then transitioning was, so different, babe. Hosting, doing commercials and doing drama, buat filem. Semuanya macam ada challenge dia sendiri.
Skill set yang berlainan kan?
Skill set yang berlainan semua. So you just kind of follow through and just survive along the way. You just got to do what you got to do, right? And then alhamdulillah, we also didn't expect that the show is going to be really popular after that. But alhamdulillah, and until now, when I meet some people and then they would be like, oh my God, I grew up watching you. I was in school and I watched Kami. That really macam, it means a lot to me actually.
It's a huge compliment.
It's a huge thing. Like, I really like, because bila kita dari kecil dalam industri, kita rasa macam kita membesar dengan diorang. Kita bukan saja membesar dengan industri, kita membesar dengan audience juga.
Yeah,
you
betul.
know. So diorang pun nampak kita punya different phases in life. How we evolve kan, dari kecil, dari kita remaja, young adult, to bila I kahwin, to ada anak. So I feel like everybody has a chunk of Malaysians have followed me through my life, and it feels really like, we grew up together. It feels really honored lah, really honored.
Yeah, it is a really nice experience because you have your community yang memang ada dengan you daripada dulu sampai sekarang.
Yeah,
not berpuluh-puluh tahun, but actually yes, because you've had such a long career.
Yeah, and I always wanted to be known for my acting, for the shows that I've done, not for the things that I do, like anything, like bad stories. I do not want people to remember me for that. I always wanted that, wanted people to, remember me from this show, that show. So when I get that kind of compliment, it means a lot to me.
Of course. You want your work to speak for itself, kan?
Yes.
Yeah. And I think you've made some very interesting decisions juga in your career. Like contohnya, this was at really one of the peak moments in your career yang you memilih untuk pergi overseas to Western Michigan University to take a degree in film, video and media studies. And I rasa ini satu keputusan yang sangat besar yang mungkin bunyi dia macam biasa lah. Okay, kita dah habis sekolah, kita dah buat kita punya SPM apa semua, sekarang kita nak pergi university. Tapi untuk seorang yang dah bekerja daripada kecil, this is a rewriting of your entire identity sebenarnya, yang mungkin orang tak seberapa dapat faham kecuali kalau dia berada dalam position tu.
Yes.
Kan? Because you had to give up everything.
Yeah, I did.
To go there and do it.
Yeah.
Which is kind of crazy. So soalan saya sebenarnya, kenapa Jo? Because a lot of people pergi nak buat degree ni untuk dapat peluang untuk bekerja dalam industri entertainment. Ni macam terbalik pula. You dah berjaya dah in this industry. Sekarang nak pergi balik, macam U-turn nak pergi belajar. What was the thought process?
Orang habis belajar dulu baru dia jump into industry, right?
Betul.
Yeah. So because I was doing it at the same time I was studying kat sekolah, and then when I habis sekolah, I was in college, local college. So I was still juggling career and student life. It was actually not easy. It was kind of tough to go to classes, to be there on time, and then after class pergi set, ataupun pergi set and then dia bagi release, pergi kelas kejap and then datang balik set. Actually that's really crazy.
Gila jadual tu.
And then susah sikit nak tapi boleh, it's possible, you know. Tapi susah sikit nak concentrate on the studies. So my dream masa I dari sekolah lagi, dari I macam kecil lagi, my dream is to study abroad. That was my dream. I'm a dreamer, you know. I'm all about fulfilling my dreams. And my mom always remind me of that. And it was her dream too. Actually, this was her dream for her daughter, her kids to study abroad. So but she always told me if I want to make that happen, I have to work hard and kumpul duit. You know, itu yang she keeps telling me that. She never taught me like how to minta loan ke, scholarship ke, kan. Macam I kena and because my dream is I'm so determined
Yeah.
to study abroad, just to live somewhere out of Malaysia and
Yeah.
also be a student full time. Because I was juggling kan, macam susahnya nak study tapi I nak macam finish my degree, tapi susah kalau ada career macam ni. So I need to study abroad, and that's why I took a big step in like leaving my career for a bit while I was at my peak to finish my studies, you know. And my mom supported it, my dad supported it, because this was finally my dream came true. And nak belajar pergi US ni also bukan benda yang senang.
Of course not. It's
It's
so
not
far away.
That, and also macam you gotta like pass certain subjects and
Your TOEFL apa semua lah kan, SATs kena ada.
SAT kena ada, all that. You kena ada cukup credit hours untuk pergi ke sana, because I took American Degree Transfer Program at
Okay.
Sunway College.
Okay.
So it's straight away 4-year degree.
Okay, faham.
Supposed to be 4 years, but it took me 6 years sebab I was working at the same time lah dekat Malaysia
Wow.
ni kan. And then every short course I tak ambil, I buat duit. Also my motivation in working hard also was untuk kumpul duit pergi study.
Faham.
Yeah, itu memang dalam kepala I was so determined, so ambitious, girl with big dreams and just want to work hard and kumpul duit, you know.
Why was education so important for you?
So education was really important to me. My father was a teacher. He's retired. He's very into education. You know, he teaches English. He teaches your
Yeah,
call your
actually, Sebenarnya,
brother,
fun fact.
actually.
Yes, my brother was your dad's student.
Yes.
Crazy.
Yeah, small world. So yeah, and he used to be a lecturer at College Tunku Jaafar. I used
Yeah.
to stay there when I was small. So he's really big on education, and my mom was really big on that too. Like, yes, go study abroad. Oh, bestnya to study abroad. I can come there, I can cook for you.
Oh, so
You know,
sweet.
yeah. And I just want to like concentrate. And then sebab I pun pentingkan SPM,
Yeah.
and I've done that kan.
Yeah.
I sacrificed Remaja for a while
Yeah.
to focus on SPM, and then sambung balik. So I feel like it's possible
Yeah.
to sacrifice something and then sambung balik nanti, since I have the platform apa semua. Tapi in my mind, I nak study abroad. Nanti cerita tu nanti cerita. But also studying abroad was for myself juga, to come back as someone who's more skilled or equipped, or what do you call it? Because I was studying filmmaking, right? I really wanted to learn to be behind the camera one day, produce or direct. So that's why I took film, video and media studies in Western Michigan University. Tapi I still nak belajar acting
Lakonan juga
Yeah,
kan?
lakonan juga. So I cepat-cepat habiskan my degree tu. Really concentrate on my studies. Habis obtain degree, I moved to Los Angeles. And
You didn't just graduate, you made it onto the dean's list as well, right?
oh, how do you know that?
Yeah, because we do our research. That's amazing. Congratulations.
Yes, thank you so much. Yeah, I would never thought I'd be a dean's list, but you know, I've learned macam benda kat sana bila you dah macam sendiri, semua benda sendiri. Macam I'm very dependent on my mom also when I was in Malaysia. Very domestically challenged.
Same. Same, 100%.
Right?
I think this is the working child like issue kan. Kita
Yeah.
bekerja, semua ada masa untuk buat benda-benda
Yeah,
macam
tapi
kerja
kita
rumah.
sedar benda tu.
Sedar,
Sebab tu
sedar.
kita nak fix ourselves.
Betul.
You know, I feel like also I want to, you know, live my life the way, for me to find out who I really am.
Yeah.
As well, because macam a bit tersekat dekat sini.
Yeah.
You know, I can't really, because I'm very a private person, you know, and I cannot handle so much hate and all that. And then a lot of things was going on right before I left to the States, actually. So many things. I was happy but not happy at the same time. Like I have fame and success, but why am I still not happy? You know?
Faham.
So I feel like I just need to get away for a while
Faham.
and find myself, who I really am. So I did that, and I'm glad I did that, because then I can, you know, see myself for who I truly am.
I do have a question for you yang sebenarnya I tak rasa I boleh tanya ramai di luar sana yang akan boleh faham soalan ni kan. Bukan nak bunyi dia macam tak bersyukur, tapi apabila kita start bekerja sebagai seorang budak, and I've been there because I started working around the same age as you. Dia bukan satu pilihan yang datang daripada kita, sebab bila kita 7 bulan 10 bulan, it's not like we chose it. Saya sangat bersyukur, as I'm sure you are, yang kita ada privilege ni untuk membesar dan ada career path yang terletak untuk kita cantik. Tetapi pada masa yang sama, pernah tak you rasa macam terduduk dalam satu situation ataupun konflik ni where you're like, I sayang kerja I, tapi pada masa yang sama I confused, I pilih ke I pilih sebabkan dah ini buat je yang I tahu. You faham tak? And it took me specifically a really long time untuk macam belajar diri I siapa. And I rasa macam I belajar benda tu sangat lewat in my life because I didn't have the space to even think about.
Because it's just work,
just work.
Right?
Mana ada masa nak fikir diri I siapa? Tak ada.
Exactly.
Was this part of the reason you wanted to go overseas?
Yes.
To find yourself?
Yes, that's part of the reason also. Because I've been working since I was small, since I was 12, and it's just work, study. Habis sekolah pun work, study. So macam I just want to take a break from everything, also from work, also from like everything lah,
life
basically,
and the pressure and the limelight,
surroundings and everything. I just wanted something fresh and new, and and I am glad I get to still be a normal teenager. I was all about that last time. I still want to be a normal teenager, go to college and do what students do, you know. And I took a big step in,
very brave.
A brave step. And then but macam even when masa I ambil acting class dekat LA tu, I ingatkan most people yang yang pergi sana pun, they are actors who wants to like improve their acting. Rupanya diorang semua tak ada experience.
So dia dah jadi macam lecturer dalam kelas tu sebenarnya.
Tak. Mula diorang tak tahu, tak kenal I. Lepas tu macam what's your experience semua? Man, I've done acting and stuff. And then bila tengok my Instagram masa tu ramai, masa tu 80,000 kira banyak.
Sebab time tu Instagram belum macam mana dia sekarang lah.
Not like now. So bila diorang find out my Instagram, diorang macam, who are you actually, you know? And
faham.
Okay, then I explain lah. I've been doing acting in Malaysia and all that. Then what are you doing here?
Faham.
You know? I just want to improve myself. I want to study more on acting, you know? I didn't know that's not what people do, you know. I just not be better at where I'm at. And also filmmaking. I know this is going to be my career for a long time. So I'd rather be behind the scenes, you know. So that's why I ambil filmmaking. Tapi ada one time yang I nak kerja dalam magazine. Kalau let's say I tak buat ni kan.
I
want to work in
that
a
would be
magazine.
such a cool job.
That would be really cool, right?
Like Devil Wears Prada gitu kan.
But I'm not really about like writing and all that.
It's the lifestyle. I totally understand. Ju, you pernah buat satu interview, right? Because I think this is such an interesting part of your life specifically, where a lot of changes happen for you that ultimately dalam pandangan saya, I rasa macam benda ni sangat penting. We have such a similar life story actually. I pun pergi US, I duduk kat situ trying to find myself. I tak tahu kenapa I pun rasa macam I boleh jumpa diri I di LA.
I feel you, babe.
Padahal tak sebenarnya. I jumpa diri I selepas I balik.
I see.
Tapi it was a
How
good
old were you when you went there?
In my early 20s. I think I was like 21, 22, like that.
Okay, I went there when I was 21 also.
Same
Tapi
timing.
macam untuk study lah. Untuk study. And also I wanted to, you know, try
That
whatever I can
was the concept,
in LA. So was that the next question? Or
no, my next question was actually, you pernah buat an interview di mana where you said that you made some mistakes along the way. Now, we're not going to get too much into it, but I wanted to know, like, as a young person out there yang mungkin tengah mendengar, yang ada impian yang lebih kurang sama, what were some of the most important lessons yang you belajar during this time that you still pegang until this day?
I see. So it's important to know what you want to do. If can dari sekolah. Because that's when you semangat paling membara when you're young. When you're in school or like when you're in your teenage years, and also as a young adult, semangat membara sangat that time. So it's all about making your dreams come true. It's all about thriving. It's all about, so do that, you know, do whatever you can first, and, you know, concentrate on what you want to do, basically. And I always knew dari sekolah I nak, jump into this industry anyways. So I dah tahu I punya plan lah. I percaya kita ni perlu ada motivation, perlu ada plan. Kita nak kerja untuk apa? Back then I kerja keras sebab I nak kumpul duit, nak pergi study abroad. And then bila dapat obtain benda tu, macam dapat rasa kepuasan yang sangat-sangat. I did this. I did this on my own. And then bila after the obtain degree tu pun, walaupun it was tough up and down and all that, bila dapat tu macam, if I can do this, I can do anything in life, And also, of course, I don't just want to be like everything is just about looks, right? Macam just beauty with no brain. My mom always said beauty with brain, Also, if you're educated, orang akan pandang you tinggi, orang akan respect you more, macam tu lah. So my mom always nasihat I macam tu. So I berpegang teguh lah pada I punya dream at that time, and also my mother's dream. And I'm glad I did all that before I finally settled down.
Yeah. It's good because you managed to really do everything that you wanted to do.
Yeah. And I found myself over there basically. When I'm on my own, I belajar, at home on my own, I belajar pasal insurance, kereta, how to get it, insurance, health insurance. I belajar pasal, how to rent a house, how to cook, how to kemas and all that.
Kemas, benda-benda
just
yang
being independent.
100%.
That I feel like I tak boleh nak ada masa buat benda tu kat sini.
Faham.
So it's just like self-improving.
Yeah.
Sebenarnya, you just be selfish in a good way.
Yeah, faham.
Because once I ada anak, it's not about me anymore.
100%. That usually
it's
happens.
about them.
Yeah. So you said you found yourself, and did you find the normalcy that you were looking for? Did you ever even a bit miss the fame, the recognition, kerja yang you tinggalkan di Malaysia? Did you ever?
When I was there?
When you were there?
Orang selalu cakap, apa benda tu?
It's part of the job. It's like, is it?
Kontroversi naikkan prestasi,
Kontroversi naikkan nama.
Naikkan nama, something like that lah.
Yeah.
More gossip sebenarnya, more popular, all that. I know it's true, but I do not stand by it. I ada prinsip I sendiri, and I'm very strong with my principles, in my
which
life.
Which is good. I have a question for you, right?
Yes.
Actually, sebab I completely agree with you. Kita bersependapat 100% atas perkara ni. Sebab banyak kali Amy pernah dengar orang cakap, kontroversi akan menaikkan nama. You should make a controversy. I'm like, no, thank you.
No,
I'm not going to make a controversy.
Yeah.
All of my controversies, unfortunately, they're real. I wish they were made up.
I'd rather have no stories than have bad stories about me.
Tapi the weirdest thing about this industry, and I want to know if you've ever felt this, is that it's true. Like, in a way, kadang-kadang, you look at the landscape and you're like, if I did things that were more besar to grab attention that way, in kind of almost like a ethically ambiguous way, maybe I akan meletakkan positioning I di satu tempat yang I dapat banyak lagi awareness, so I akan dapat banyak lagi peluang dekat situ. Have you ever felt like that's a sacrifice that you have to make sebab you memilih untuk take a more I guess private approach?
Yes.
A more not conservative, but kind of also in a way you want to keep your professional and your personal
diasingkan,
which is perfectly fine. Did you ever feel like there was an opportunity cost of making that decision?
Being here?
Yeah.
I rasa kita boleh as an artist, kita boleh control benda tu. Sometimes of course it's out of our control, but certain things you can control, like don't purposely create something that people are going to talk about or people are going to condemn. Don't simply create those, or just don't simply create space for someone to say something.
Yeah.
Because I can't handle so much hate, and also I'm being judged a lot and stereotyped, and also being very private. People think they know me or they know my life, but actually they don't. Like, it's far from what you know. So I try to elakkan apa-apa yang personal and just concentrate on kerja sahaja.
Yeah.
And like I said, bila orang after how many years pun, 15 years, orang datang and still remember me from kami, That's what I
That's
want.
a compliment, right?
That's what I want.
Yeah, 100%. When you came back to Malaysia from the States, you immediately started working again.
Immediately.
My God, girl, tak penat ke?
Aduh.
Yeah, it's crazy. And I also realized that actually, since we're talking about stereotyping, during this time, you actually ended up doing a lot of characters that were like Pan-Asian characters yang boleh cakap bahasa Melayu. Did you ever feel like held back in a way by your appearance because of the typecasting that usually happens kepada orang yang berwajah macam kita?
Yes, typecast. That's quite common here, right? Yeah. I do get that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess macam it's kepercayaan director juga. You know, kalau director percaya yang you boleh carry this character, director yang percaya you boleh bawa character, I appreciate that sangat. A character that is out of like the typecast.
Yeah.
I get it. I get that once a while, but it's quite rare. Yeah, but I usually get typecasted lah.
Which can be quite tiring. But you've done some super cool things in your career juga. Like the theatre that you did, which is so cool.
What's that? Oh, the theatre.
Yeah, theatre. Theatre is really fun.
Oh,
Bawang
it's
Putih, Bawang
so
Merah.
different, babe. Yeah, Bawang Putih, Bawang Merah was so much fun. That was arahan Irma Fatima. That was my first theatre or musical theatre in Malaysia. And kepuasan depan because bila kita buat dekat kamera TV, kita tak nampak audience punya reaction macam mana kan. But on stage, we can see all the audience's reaction, and my character was like really funny and stuff like that. So being able to see people laugh, wow, that satisfaction is like, this is what performing arts is about.
Yeah, correct. Sebab kita kerja filem, kita tak nampak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And actually, before I did Bawang Putih, Bawang Merah, I did stage reading theatre in WMU.
Oh, nice.
In Western Michigan. I try lah untuk masuk theatre dekat sana, ambil short course theatre. But then I dropped the short course on theatre because actually macam then I realised, ni lain ni. Ni bukan yang I nak belajar macam performing, I nak belajar acting.
Yeah.
Tapi bila ambil short course, ambil theatre, it's like you belajar jadi kru, you belajar kena buat props, you kena semua tu buat props semua. Macam ni bukan benda yang I nak buat. Ataupun you belajar you jadi usher, ataupun you jadi orang yang macam
really sampai level tu dia orang ajar?
Yeah. Macam if you want to do theatre, you have to do everything in theatre. And that's new to me. All I've done is film production on set and all that. And then I took a lot of random class to finish my credit hours. You know, after I've done all these main things, I did dance class, vocal class, even though I'm not a singer.
It
Guitar
sounds so
class,
fun.
acting class, art class. I took all these like artsy stuff lah.
That's amazing.
You know? And cepat-cepat habiskan tu. And then only sebenarnya my decision nak pergi LA tu only came because I did not get to do acting in Michigan. Because I wanted to like study more on acting. So that's why cepat-cepat habis my degree, move to LA and take a 4 weeks course on acting for film.
Wow.
Yeah, it's called acting for film. So kira acting for camera lah.
Yeah. And that must have really changed kind of the way yang you anggap kerja you juga. Because bila kita membesar dalam a much smaller country, bukan nak salahkan Malaysia, it's not Malaysia's fault at all. We're getting there. Slowly but surely kita akan sampai juga kan. It's just the Hollywood has had years and years of more experience than
That's
kita.
True, yes.
So when you belajar dekat situ, maybe it also gives you a level of confidence pasal lakonan you yang mungkin kita tak akan dapat sebagai pelakon di Malaysia yang tak pernah dapat peluang untuk keluar lagi. Because kita ada, you know, validation daripada orang lain from a different country juga.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
And I thought macam jumping into acting in Malaysia, you terus. That's why I think macam the first time acting tu was really hard because I never had I never get to learn the basics of acting. You know, like continuity. You know, all that had to learn on set. And macam sebenarnya director, producer tak ada masa nak ajar you sangat.
Sebab set tu bukan tempat belajar
bukan
pun.
Sebab belajar. But then banyak lah yang kita tak tahu masa tu, baru tahu. And then,
especially dulu. Sekarang dah berubah. Sekarang ada banyak lagi resources. Time tu memang tak lah.
Tak ada. Tak ada. And then you just jump into acting and then just learn along the way.
And then
it's
hope
more
that
about,
you're doing the right thing.
Yeah, it's more about experience, right?
Kan?
The more practice you do, the better you get. Whereas in LA, I studied all these methods that I've never learned in Malaysia. You know, I was like, I wish I knew all this before I started acting or whatsoever. ada banyak method sebenarnya yang kat Hollywood sana diorang guna method ni.
Yeah.
You know, and then banyaklah different kind of acting class yang Naifa offered. And then acting with all these other students from all over the world, you know, from Sweden, from Argentina, from Norway. You know, you get to kenal dengan ramai orang yang love the same thing as you do. Tapi not necessarily that's their career tau. They just want to come and learn acting. That's all.
That's so cool.
Yeah, and I macam, diorang macam pelik. Kenapa I still nak belajar, you know? I dah buat itu ini. So, I just nak belajar all these methods. Bayangkan kalau I tak ada ni, sama je lah I punya prestasi. Betul lah. I just want to improve myself. Itu je. Yeah.
Which is very growth mindset of you and very important as well. So we're in 2017, which is when you got married, and also you have 2 daughters now.
Yeah.
You're a mom, which is so crazy.
mom.
I feel like the last time kita berjumpa, babe, this was before you even became a mom.
Yes,
Yeah, it's
definitely.
been that long, kan?
It's been that long, yeah.
Yeah.
And I was
After you-
PKP and all that.
Exactly.
You know?
You came back, you got straight back to work, and then not long after that, you became a mom, which was like the next chapter in your life.
Yes.
How was it transitioning into being a mom, especially for the first time? That's a crazy thing for any woman out there, and lagi-lagi lah a career woman.
Yeah.
I feel like it's very daunting because you have to also onboard, on top of semua responsibility yang you ada, even though you've always been a responsible, disciplined individual, now you have to tack on one of the biggest responsibilities yang wujud
Which
in
is
the
motherhood.
world, which is motherhood.
Yeah.
How is that for you?
Motherhood is amazing, actually. Like, I can never get the love from this tiny human being that came out from me, and so much love that they gave me. And they're girls also. I've always wanted girls.
Perfect.
My family banyak boys, you
Oh,
know.
yeah?
So I always wanted girls, and then I tak ada sister, so I always doa. I want another girl. Kalau boleh, I want her to have a sister. I want my eldest
So
daughter to.
nice.
And alhamdulillah, another girl. So
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, you're good. You have each other.
Yeah.
You know, at least you both have each other
Sisters
for the
for
rest
life.
of your life.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
Yeah, sisterhood is something that I lack of.
No,
But
I
my
totally
sisterhood is
understand.
more like my friends.
Of course.
You know?
Yeah.
And my friends, kakak angkat ke, anyone.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm really close with my friends, my friends, actually, because I don't have that sister figure in my life. I actually have a half sister back in England.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and she does not grow up in Malaysia.
Yeah, of course. So it
Yeah.
must be hard to keep in touch juga, kan?
Yeah, just Facebook. Once a while we meet
Yeah.
when she comes here, but never really grew up together. Yeah. So
Actually, I feel like that must be so kind of. It's weird how things work, right? Because I think when you grow up, I have a brother also. I've never had a sister. And so, bila kita membesar, especially in like a super independent, competitive, self-driven, like artistic gymnastics, kerja and entertainment, all of that. Then you have brothers and you don't have sisters. It's kind of like this feminine energy that you, not to say you lack, but it's like you don't know where to put it.
I don't know where to put it.
Yeah,
Exactly.
you know what I mean? Like,
yes.
kita nak bersister ni dekat mana kalau bukan sebab kawan kita. And so having 2 princesses must be like the most healing your inner child thing ever, right?
Yeah, it is. It is.
Being a girl mom, what has that been like? Macam ada 2 Barbie dolls, right?
Yeah, I love them so much, and they're so sweet, and they're like berebut my love sekarang ni.
That's so cute.
They're both like fighting for my attention. Yeah, it's kind of hard at first. Because my eldest daughter gets really jealous.
Oh.
Yeah, because she gets all the attention.
Yeah, she
for
was
like
the single,
4
she
years.
was the only child for like a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then here comes another baby, and like, oh, why my mommy like
Yeah, faham?
carry her more and stuff like that. So it's for me, the tough part is to try to balance.
Take some to
balance
adjust.
for both of them.
Yeah, of
Feel like,
course.
hey, love both of you the same. Jangan rasa jealous, jangan rasa ni. Tapi what to do? When they see me, one will my youngest daughter will come running to me. And then here comes the eldest daughter, pop, jumping. Here, me first. And then will come on me. And then the other one will like hug me here. And then this one will push the sister, like, go away, this is my mommy. And then this one will push. And then they're both like, berebut mommy. You know?
That is so cute.
But I enjoy it so much.
Of
yeah.
course.
I love
And
girls.
they have one of the most beautiful, talented, well-rounded moms in the world. These girls are
thank
going to grow
you.
up to be just like anything they want to do. I rasa diorang boleh buat.
I want to shape them to be better than me, you know? Like me, but better.
Every
you
mom's
know?
dream.
Yes.
Yeah, every mom's dream.
And I see my first one is really, she has that confidence, you know?
Okay,
like her
girl.
mama. She looks like her daddy, but she's got the confidence and the what do you call it?
Poise. Is it?
Discipline.
The discipline.
The professionalism.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so dengar cerita Millie really loves like performing arts and being in front of the camera, right?
Yes.
Oh, that's so cool.
First, it started with, of course, her school term projects, star projects. I see her like having no problem being on stage, and whenever she sees us, she's like, hey, because I see other kids cry and stuff. Like she never cries. She's just so confident on stage, and she does everything. You know, any choreograph, she does it perfectly. And when I got her to do some commercials, like Marks and Spencer for Raya punya campaign, I got my husband and my eldest daughter as well. She seems to really like it.
That's awesome.
You know, and then she knows, okay, Millie, you bring this chocolate and then just bring it all the way to mommy, okay? And she's like, okay, action. She just runs to me like a natural.
Like she knows what she's been doing this her whole
She
life.
knows what she's doing. And then like the last scene, this one I really see me in her. Like we were shooting the whole day, right? Like 12 hours, and then at the last scene it was like a whole family punya shot. Because she didn't take a nap. She usually takes naps in the afternoon. She didn't take a nap. She was so tired already, but she was still being professional.
So cute.
You know, she was smiling for the camera because we have to smile for the camera. She's like smiling at them, ngantuk gila macam terlelap, tutup mata, and then like wait, another smile, and then tutup mata, another smile. Yeah. And that happens to me a lot also on set.
She's a pro. Oh, just like you.
Yeah, just like me. And then when it's like, okay, that's it, it's over, then only she macam, okay, go to sleep in my arms.
That's
like, I'm
so
done, mom. I'm
sweet.
done. Yeah, but she has no complaints. She's just having fun on set all the time. Yeah.
These things kadang-kadang tak boleh diajar. It's just like some kids just have it.
They just have it, and especially kids nowadays.
Especially.
When you have a phone up je, macam, okay, Millie, how about you review this? And then I put the phone up. I don't need to give her any script. Dia tahu nak cakap apa.
Wow.
Macam, hey guys. So,
She's a host, babe.
Yeah, she's like, okay, comment below. Tiba-tiba ada comment below. Comment below. Subscribe.
So smart.
It's like, Millie, you don't have a YouTube channel, but
I know, but
I'll
so
make it one.
cute. But tengoklah mak dia siapa. Of course lah, she has this like natural hosting ability.
Yeah, I pula bila main-main dengan anak-anak, I akan macam berlakon, rolling on the floor. I'll be like, I play different characters and I play with them. Like, it's so much fun actually.
Yeah.
And both me and my husband are like that, you know.
Yeah, it's so cute because it's almost in a way like you get to relive your childhood juga.
Yes.
With your kids.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Some more girls.
Exactly. And these are really great skills for them juga sebab nanti bila diorang dah besar, especially with the way that social media is going and everything, everybody needs to know macam mana nak present, macam mana nak bawa diri.
Yes.
All of these skills are really, really important.
Even though if she doesn't end up going into the entertainment industry, I mean, just that confidence is really important to get her to places, you know?
Exactly. Being the multi-hyphenate that you are, with everything that's on your plate, it doesn't stop there because you're also an entrepreneur. You have, look at my jewelry today.
Oh,
Brought to you by.
You look ravish. You look just
Thanks, girl.
Dua Lipa to the core, you know?
But of course, it's from your brand, Gems
Yes, thank
Jewelry.
you for wearing it. You look so beautiful.
Thank you. I love it. I
wearing
think it really matches my outfit. As soon as I saw it, I was like, wow, I have to wear that today. And this type of necklace is actually one of my favorites right now. So
Oh, yeah?
I'm
Oh,
really
that's
happy about it.
great.
Thank you so much for the gift.
Thank
but
you.
let's
You're
talk about
welcome.
how your business started and apa yang membuatkan you rasa macam, okay, I want to start this business. Because I know that jewelry making has been a passion of yours since you were a little girl juga.
Yes. I used to make any jewelries, any, accessories lah, I would say, accessories, and then make them into like something more unique, change the pendant, change the style a little bit. So I always loved doing that. And then like, I think, was it before or after I got married, I was thinking of, I want to start a business, but what should I do? At that time, banyak celebrities pun dah start buat business. And then I'm like, I want to do something that's authentic to me.
Yeah.
And something that I love and that I can share and sustain and like be committed to it. So I was like, I love jewelries. So that's hence why I started Jevons Jewelry in 2017. And of course, venturing into more stuff in 2025. So I'm really excited for that. And not just that. Yeah, just that. Okay.
Just that for now, because we have more news coming at the end of this episode. Like cerita dia.
Yes.
But what's been the growth like of having your own brand and being able to manage that juga? Pada masa yang sama, seorang pelakon, seorang pengacara, seorang ibu. This is a lot of time management actually.
I feel like I do it as a hobby. Actually, yeah. I do it more as a hobby. Bila I ada masa, I buat. Capital tak tinggi sangat. I tak buat mass sangat ke apa, because I don't want to have too much pressure on it, because I just want to love doing it. I don't want to have the pressure of it, even though sometimes the pressure comes when you have like booth sales and all that. But I feel like I work best under pressure.
It's weird kan how that works kan?
Because from studying and working at the same time dari sekolah and then all this pressure, but then it makes you still, thrive. So I feel like I am an under pressure worker girl.
Yeah, you're kind of hardwired that way kan, because of your like life and how it's made you.
Yeah. So I feel like nothing is smooth actually in life. Everything yang you nak buat sebenarnya akan ada ups and downs. Tapi if you are committed enough and you do it for the love of it, insyaAllah benda tu akan datang.
Which is true.
I
think there's something else that I really wanted to talk to you more about in depth, and it's this concept of being beauty with brains, right? Because I feel like you embody that so easy and you make it look so effortlessly. Thank you. We're trying. But you actually really have done the whole thing, done the degree, done everything. You've got the credentials to back yourself up. The question is like, have you ever experienced this before? Maybe people macam not taking you so seriously because they just think you're a beautiful woman, and then being kind of shocked when you actually have so much substance behind you. And why do you think it's important untuk kita semua membina benda yang sama untuk diri kita sendiri?
Because we have so much to offer.
Correct.
Other than just face or looks, and of course to get the respect from people. And also I just want to live like a normal teenager, obtain degrees and all that. And I'm so glad I did that. It has shaped me who I am, and also how people perceive me as well. Not just like an actress, because I'm not just an actress or just me. I have all this experience, and despite having all this experience masa membesar, I still nak pentingkan belajar tu untuk inspire other people juga. Also how important having that education, bila masa I dekat WMU kan, I see macam bila I naik bus pergi sekolah, I see orang yang buta pun pergi kelas, diorang pun naik bus, diorang ada with the help of a dog. So the dog will help them go here and there. And I tengok macam kalau orang ni pun boleh, I pun boleh, And I see some really old person like going in the bus and going to class as well. Rambut dah grey semua, macam very inspiring. It can be done at any time in life, but I feel like bila as a woman kan, sebelum ni I tak faham benda ni, kenapa lepas kahwin orang macam slow down. I feel like now after I experience that, I understand, because I want to enjoy the married life. I want to finally just spend a lot of time with a husband or even children, with my kids, and I tak nak hilang benda tu. Langsung.
Miss those moments, right?
Yeah, miss those moments. You don't want to miss those moments at all. And I'm glad during PKP, we stay home a lot kan, and then I slowed down my career. Actually, after I beranak sebenarnya, I just started slowing down my career to concentrate on having a family, making a family, and concentrate on my daughter. And it has bring so much joy to me. But never forget to, still be you, and don't lose yourself because of just motherhood, Sometimes we lose our personality a little bit, like, who was I before this, But, the person that I was macam dah hilang, slowly hilang. So it's important to get that back, get that spark back as a woman, you know, because when you talk about beauty, beauty is not just hair
Skin
or
deep, yeah.
body, you know. Beauty is also in the brain and how you present yourself, and that spark in you, that glow inside you. If you're a happy, you know, have this burst of feminine energy, and you know, it glows in your face.
You're right.
You know,
Yeah.
and beauty, this brain is what my mom always wanted me to be seen as.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm so glad I had that dream, and I did all that before I settled down and kahwin. Sebab after I kahwin ada anak, my priorities change like 360. It's like not about me anymore. It's about another human being, you know. I've been so selfish. It's all about me before this, you know. Selfish in a good way, that's what I mean. But I knew I'm going to get to that phase. So that's why I take every opportunity that I have before I change, you know. And like I said, bila orang kahwin macam they slow down sebab nak enjoy that married life, you know. Mungkin masa single memang nothing is distracting you from working hard, right? You just go on the go, semangat berkobar-kobar apa benda semua. And then when I reach my 30s, I feel like I want to like chill a little bit because I've been working since I was kecil. I just want to like be a stay-at-home mom and just stay home, you know. And I find joy in that, you know. I find joy in that too. It's such
That's
a privilege.
absolutely empowering.
Yeah, it's actually a privilege.
Yeah.
No one should look at stay-at-home mom as, you know, something to look down, or
That's one
even
of the
a
hardest
career.
jobs in the world, actually, being a
Yeah.
stay-at-home mom.
Even a career woman, mother, also is very empowering.
Yes,
Either
of course.
way.
It's as long as it's your choice,
As
and
long
it's
as
what
it's your
brings
choice.
value to you,
Yes,
then it's
yes.
empowering, of course.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you make it look so glamorous.
Ayo.
Yeah, you really do. And you can really see like how a woman handles it, because you walk in and you've got this glow, you've got this like centeredness and this energy of like, you know exactly what you're doing and you're where you need to be.
Yes,
And benda tu sangat penting.
And alhamdulillah for that. Yeah. Now that I'm in my 30s, I reflect a lot on my life. I reflect a lot in my 20s, my younger years, and I'm like, I pat myself in the back sometimes. I'm like, you know, good thing you've done this, you've done that back then. I'm probably not going to do the same thing now
Of
at this
course.
age.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm just glad that I tak ada terlepas daripada menjadi orang, menjadi a normal teenager.
Yeah.
As in having, you know, a student life, and also having a career as an actress in Malaysia, and then going into motherhood. Wow, all these phases is just interesting, being a woman itself, because change terus tau. Lepas beranak macam not just body change, your mindset, everything just change, and you blossom as a woman. Baru you betul-betul macam, I'm a woman now, you know. And yeah, I always sambung dengan and macam I should
No, but
stop
I
there.
love listening to this topic because I think it's really inspiring for me as well. Because I rasa macam obviously I'm not married and I don't have kids, and
Inshallah,
so
soon.
maybe
I bet everybody says that.
yeah, everybody says that. I'm like, yeah, we'll see. But it always has been, especially when you're such a career woman, dia sangat menakutkan untuk
Yes.
fikirkan macam, kahwin.
Yeah.
Oh, ada anak. Because somehow in your brain, it's just automatically connected with like sacrifice.
Exactly.
Yeah, and when you've worked daripada umur yang sangat kecil, you tak boleh bayangkan what is your life without your career. Will you find stability? Like how will you find happiness? And
Yeah.
it's so nice to see a perspective yang macam, sebenarnya you shouldn't run from it or feel scared from it, because fulfillment tu ada beberapa jenis.
Yeah,
It's
to
not
feel
just-
content
Yes,
is
correct.
really one thing, you know, after having children, and then feeling content as a whole. Like, I feel so content now because I'm so glad I live my dreams and also fulfill my dreams before I turn into a mother.
Yeah.
You know, and yeah, I'm doing it again. And
No, but I'm so happy to hear this. Actually, I think this is such an important point.
yeah,
Because we hear so many people talking about like, no, go after your dreams, chase your dreams, whatever. And then it's like, what next? And You get scared because you feel like, oh, kalau kita berpegang pada career kita, especially in entertainment, takkanlah kita nak jadi pelakon forever.
Yeah.
Is it possible?
Yeah, exactly.
Can we do it? You know, so
we just try to do the best that we can.
With what we have.
With what we have and our abilities. But it's important for young women. I want to inspire young women out there to go for your dreams when you're young. When semangat you tengah berkobar-kobar, before you macam nak settle down or anything, go for those dreams, because once you become a mother, your priorities will change. But not to say that you cannot continue and still, fulfill dreams. You still can.
Yeah.
You still can. But priorities change.
Yeah.
So focus on yourself first.
You're still fulfilling your dreams though. Kita ada a film yang keluar hari ni at the date of release of this episode.
Yes.
Do you want to tell us more about it? When did you shoot this? When did you shoot this?
In October 2024.
You must have just given birth around that time, kan?
No. Dah my youngest daughter already 1 year old.
Okay, that's that's quite fast to get back to working. I mean, in my opinion lah, I know friends that take really a long time off to
I rindu being on set. I rindu berlakon sebenarnya. I rindu being around filmmakers, art people. I just rindu that whole vibe.
Yeah.
Bisikan Dosa. Okay, film ni I think my first film after Cikgu vs Hantu in 2021.
Yeah.
This is a horror film, Bisikan Dosa. But I'm not a ghost this time. Done that already. So
been there, done that. I've done the ghosting.
So yeah, Bisikan Dosa. This is like a sequel actually. So sequel akan keluar dulu. Lepas tu 2 bulan lepas tu adalah prequel.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited for this sebab kita shoot dalam 1 bulan tu shoot 2 filem dalam masa yang sama.
Oh my god, crazy.
Yeah, and of course filem hantu banyak shoot malam-malam.
That's
sampai subuh,
Sampai kena ada caravan on set dengan cerita. Which is a new trend. A lot of people are doing it.
Yeah, I'm glad though because that's what it's supposed to be.
Yeah,
to be more tolerant, because I have had past experiences that I have panic attacks on set. Pretty traumatizing actually, because kita tak ada union yang protect us actors, so kadang-kadang kita tak boleh nak speak up sangat. So macam lagi tak boleh tolerate tau. Macam tapi kita kan tahu our own ability. Macam after years of acting and all that, macam I realised that certain things I can tolerate and certain things I can't. And now being in my 30s, I banyak yang macam tak kuasa, macam I can't tolerate this, you know. So it's important to do what's best for you, apa yang buat you selesa. So for me, I got a caravan for this shoot because I know it's going to be long hours, and of course it was long hours, but I was more tolerant this time because I had my own space. Kita dekat Malaysia ni kita sebenarnya don't really have our own privacy and space when we're on set kan. Kita macam just tepi jalan, makeup tepi jalan, tunggu tepi jalan, like for what if it's like the whole day. And then we're human too, you know. After 12-13 hours, bila battery dah low, kita jadi orang lain, you know.
Betul.
You know, even the crew becomes
do
that
10
way.
times more than what we do as well somewhere.
Yeah, and I've seen them go, like, have panic attacks too on set. And for me to be comfortable and everything, bukan nak cakap tak comfortable, I love hanging out with people on set juga. I suka cakap dengan diorang semua, but at times
in a working environment dia lain lah.
We need our own space.
Yes,
and then a place to focus on our script and all that. So I'm glad I actually got this caravan this time because I'm more tolerant. Yeah, so I can shoot long hours and just still be sane.
Yeah, I understand. Because you have somewhere to decompress lah. Daripada watak tu dan the environment of working sambil menunggu for your next shot and stuff.
Kadang-kadang kita tunggu berapa jam? 5 jam kan? Kadang-kadang tunggu 4 jam lama.
Boleh lah
gila.
nap.
Then we can nap.
Feel refreshed a bit lah untuk menjayakan watak yang lebih dekat di hati orang nanti.
Yes, betul sangat.
Yeah. So I'm so excited for you. It comes out today.
Yeah, it's out today. Bisikan Dosa. So jangan lupa saksikan di Pawagam. Filem Bisikan Dosa. Hari ni tau.
Yeah. So now that you have a film that's just come out, what a way to start 2025.
I'm so excited for 2025 actually.
It's gonna be so good.
I lost all this baby weight and then
Made it look easy somewhere.
No, it ain't easy.
It's not easy, but it's about the grace in which you do it, kan? What else
Thank
is
you.
coming for you this year? Any plans? Anything yang you boleh share dengan kita orang?
Okay, yes, I'm really excited for this year. Not only for Jevon's Jewelry, I've got a couple of things coming up, new collections coming up, and collaborations, which I will announce soon. And I'm really, really excited for this new venture I'm in, which I really wanted to be in for so long. I finally have a production house.
I'm so excited for this.
It's
Congrats.
called Malay Film Productions. Thank you so
Congrats.
much. Called Malay Film Production, and I can't wait to start producing and hopefully directing one day. But I'll do the producing first. Like you're minta tunjuk aja.
Tak adalah nonsense lah. I don't have a degree in this whatsoever. Mine is just like goreng on the go, you know.
And I have all these ideas that I
I'm
always
sure.
wanted to do, like for a TV show, and also characters. So I can't wait to actually, this time be behind the cameras, But I take my time because I have children and stuff, right? So I took those years to find any inspiration, find any ideas and all that. And finally, under Kayu Nasi Kandar Group, I am also having this Malay film production, which will be active starting January 2025.
Congratulations. I'm so happy for you.
Thank
It must
you.
feel so full circle for you. You studied this.
Yes,
Sangat tepat untuk you.
Yes, and I graduated in 2015.
Wow. So it's exactly 10
Actually,
years.
Yes, has it?
Yes.
Oh my
It's your 10-year anniversary of your
10-year
graduation that you're launching a
anniversary.
production business.
Yeah.
Very iconic.
And I tak nak rush
Of
sangat,
course, of course.
Because I believe everything will happen at the right time.
And
if
the
it's
right
not
place.
happening, then it's not the right time.
100%.
Yeah, I believe that's so much.
Yeah.
Timing is so important.
Everything. Exactly. Oh, I'm so excited for this year for you. Tapi sebelum kita habiskan episode kita minggu ni, I do have some rapid fire questions.
Ooh.
Are you ready?
Okay.
Okay.
Habis ke?
Yeah, dah nak habis dah.
Oh
Tapi
my.
this first one is a very relevant one lah. Okay. Your top New Year's resolution untuk tahun 2025.
To explore more in producing, in production, being behind the camera, and to just start something new.
Ooh, more growth. Very
More
exciting.
growth for myself. Yes.
Next rapid fire question is, kalau Juhani dapat RM15, what are you ordering for lunch?
RM15 boleh beli apa these days? Grab food pun tak lepas.
Grab pun memang tak lah. Ni kena pergi tapau lah.
Nak
Ataupun
pergi direct
makan.
pun dah berapa ringgit.
Exactly.
RM15. Pergi kedai mamak.
Oh,
Yeah.
great answer.
I would definitely go to
What's
kedai
your
mamak.
kedai mamak order?
Roti canai,
Perfect.
teh ais,
Okay.
or toast.
Oh, those is a good one. Okay, not bad,
Cukup
not
lah
bad.
tu RM15.
Yeah, boleh. Semua muat kat dalam bajet tu. The next rapid fire question is, any sport or activity that you memang nak try sangat tapi belum dapat peluang lagi?
Belum dapat peluang lagi. Oh my god, I need to think about this. Tapi nak buat.
Yes,
Kan?
nak buat tapi belum sempat buat lagi.
Belum sempat buat lagi.
Tak ada. Ingat macam skydiving ke?
Never, I will never do that.
Diving yang normal
Also
diving.
never do that.
Also
At this
never?
age, I macam dah tak berani
You,
sangat. If you ask me in my 20s, I would probably like, yes, I'm going to do it tomorrow.
Okay, in that case kita tukar soalan tu.
Okay.
What is the craziest sport or activity yang you pernah buat time you muda dulu?
Oh.
I feel like artistic gymnastics is probably already the answer lah.
Oh, yes, because
Yeah.
that was really tough also because, you train every muscle in your body, right? But sport or outdoor activities, right? Whitewater rafting.
Ooh, cool.
Yeah, but
Very
it's really cool.
Yeah, but it's quite tough and challenging bila
It's
dia,
tough, challenging,
yeah.
and then bila terbalik tu semua, I lagi suka.
Yeah.
I suka the challenge, and I suka like the thrill, the
Would you do it
adrenaline.
again?
Yes, and then
Okay,
I akan
nice.
suruh dia, boleh tak terbalik dengan kita, atau boleh tak buat yang
On
paling
purpose?
susah, yang macam ni, and I'll be like screaming, yeah, bestnya.
Serious?
Rush of like adrenaline rush.
I tak pernah tahu siapa-siapa untuk minta benda tu terjadi tau. Biasanya but it's like an accident. That's quite funny. Okay. Last rapid fire is, what's your favorite joke?
What's my favorite joke?
Ni yang kita prep tadi kat luar.
Babe, I didn't think about it.
No, it's totally fine.
Okay, I think I have a good joke. Hold on. My favorite.
Do you want some, do you want an ilham? Shall I get the ball rolling?
Yeah.
This is really bad. What do you call a lost wolf?
I'm really bad answering this kind of thing.
Tak apa, it's okay. Sama juga. Tapi I boleh bagi lah apabila dia tulis. What do you call a lost wolf? Werewolf.
I love that.
It's very lame.
Okay. It's coming to me.
Yeah.
I just don't want to sound so lame, you know?
It's okay. That's why I started first, because mine's pretty lame.
It's got to be lame, right?
It's got to be.
Okay, if this is a peer,
okay,
what's this?
Shakespeare.
Yeah, I mesti you tahu. You dah tahu ni.
I dah tahu. There's a sambungan kan. Kalau ni Shakespeare, apa ni pula? There's a sambungan.
Something like that.
I don't remember it at all, but something like that lah. Okay lah, boleh lah. Kita accept your contribution.
My joke.
Yeah, it's good. Sebelum kita habiskan episode ni,
that I'm not good at impromptu jokes.
No, it's totally fine. It's okay. It's totally
that's why
fine.
I takut nak buat macam yang lawak-lawak on stage
the
tu.
content semua tu kan?
Benda tu macam I
memang.
takut sangat nak
That's,
buat.
I think, probably one of the hardest things to do in our industry is to be a comedian.
Have you done it?
No.
I'm so scared. I've been
No.
offered so many times, but
You
I'm so
ke?
scared. Yeah, I takut I tak nak counter balik bila dia
Faham.
macam buat lawak, dia lari skrip kan.
Faham.
I tak reti nak counter.
Yeah, sama-sama juga. Because I think also satu lagi is for me, bahasa was my second language.
Yeah.
So I takut kadang-kadang ada perkataan yang memerlukan masa untuk I process. Tapi lawak ni pasal kelajuan lah. You have to respond macam tu.
Yeah, you have to respond so fast.
You know how many times I've been in situations macam orang buat a joke in front of me and I duduk kat situ macam dia. Lepas tu I balik and I'm like, wow. Sekarang I boleh fikirkan 10 idea comeback. Kenapa benda ni tak sampai tadi kan?
Exactly. We are scripted people.
Yeah, what to do.
What
Actors
to do.
lah kan? Macam ni lah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we've come to the end of our episode. Tapi sebelum kita habiskan episode ni, is there anything that you would like to say untuk peminat kat luar sana? You can talk to them directly through there. Do you have a message for them?
To all the young ladies and gentlemen too, go for your dreams, chase your dreams. Don't let anything stop you. And, stay dedicated to your mission. What is your mission? What are you doing something for? What are you working hard for? Have that in mind. And insyaAllah everything will go. Because bila Allah tengok kita berusaha and letak effort tu, kadang-kadang sebab kita ada effort tu, Allah tunjukkan jalan.
Betul.
Kena ada effort tu. And always believe in Allah punya timing. Bila tak dapat sesuatu time ni, tak apa. Bukan rezeki kita. Mungkin ada sebab, And mungkin benda tak happen sekarang, tak apa. In 5 years, maybe it will happen. You never know. So, yeah. So, all the best. And jangan lupa tengok filem Bisikan Dosa
hari ni.
Yeah.
Di pawagam berdekatan dengan anda.
Okay.
Thank you so much. It's been such a pleasure getting to hang out with you.
It's such a pleasure talking to you. Like, finally we get to sit down and talk.
After years and years.
I know.
We hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Jangan lupa untuk saksikan next one. We'll see you next week. Same time, same place. In the meantime, bye.